Sorry, I'm just getting myself oriented here. I'm also wearing contacts today, which is a little weird. I don't wear them that often. So how are you? Whoever else is here. So today we're just, today I guess, we're just gonna be painting the slug, or the sea hare. I'm actually the opposite. I hate drawing on paper. I don't know why. I will, but I just can't, I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad that my videos help. That's why I do it, because I know not everyone, you know, it's hard to get started in digital art. And hello, Josh92. Just so everyone is aware, I'm using Restream, so you should be able to see everyone's comments no matter what method they're using to watch this. But if you don't, if you hear me say someone's username, you don't see them, or their comments, that's why. They're on either Twitch or YouTube. So, yeah. In fact, when I do traditional, like on paper stuff, I don't even use pencil. I can't do it. Well, let me rephrase that. I can do it, but I don't. That makes sense. I can see that. Hello, Sandwich King. Got you and another guy mixed up. So the thing about digital and mistakes versus traditional is it is easier to fix your mistakes. But if you don't have your file set up properly, fixing those mistakes can be just as difficult. Especially when you're in the final stages and you realize you made a huge error, it can be pretty time consuming to fix it. It is more forgiving when you want to fix it, but it can still be a pain in the butt. And hopefully the music is okay. It's all no copyright sounds because I can't find any other place to use that I'm not going to get a freaking copy strike on. I stupidly used like not homework. It wasn't homework radio, but it was something like it. Maybe it was homework radio. I don't know why I thought that would be okay. I mean, I didn't get flagged or anything. I just didn't monetize the video. I don't think I monetized any of my live streams actually. I don't think it really does anything, but so yeah. Hopefully the music's okay for you guys. And if you're watching this, alright, good luck on your math exam. If anyone does have questions on Krita while I'm doing this, just go ahead and ask in chat. I'm in the mode where I'm going to be focusing on what I'm doing, so I may not see your question right away, but definitely ask because I will see it. And I'll try to help you out. I cannot help with your math homework. Sorry. I did not major in math. I don't care about math. That's a lie. Math is good for some things. All right. Alright, I think that's good. I'm just gonna add a little wave here. If this is your first time watching any of my streams or coming across my channel, welcome. I don't really know. I don't think I can see who's subscribed or not. And if you're not new, you've been to a couple of my streams already, how do you like the switching between gaming and art? I figure it's nice to have a break and reinforce that, hey, go take a break doing something. You don't have to do art 24/7. You know. Yep. Give me 1 second here. I was charging my phone. It's done. I'm gonna move this cord out of my way. Ugh. Alright, let me actually zoom out so we can see what we're doing here. And if you are watching this, and you're watching me go between isolation, which is viewing the single layer, and then back to the full image here, I made a hotkey to isolate the current layer I'm on, which is Control 1. Let me see if I can find it in here. Maybe I'll do like a video on that. I don't know. Great, I'm not gonna remember where it is. Keyboard shortcuts. That's it. There it is. So if you want to have the same hotkey, just search isolate and Control 1, or add it in there by activating it by hitting Control 1. That's what I did. It works pretty well for me, especially when I'm going between when I have the sketch layer on top of my paint layer. Alright, so now we need to make some color. I don't like that. So I'm doing this to see how this blends together for my shading. This actually looks pretty nice. Yeah, that works. Alright. Now lock the layer. And we're going to start with the highlights. So what I'm actually going to do, before I do anything else, what is this? I don't want to delete that layer. We are going to... it's fine. Gotta make that light source above, right here. That should be good. Oops. I'm just gonna start adding some highlights in here. So basically today, this is going to end in the ugly stage. This isn't going to be really nice looking when I'm done with it. If you're not familiar with what the ugly stage is, it's where everything looks like a pile of mud because you're still working on it. So, yeah. So I'm not worrying too much about being perfect. Just kind of blocking this out. Especially here. We're actually not gonna do that. So really I'm just blocking stuff in. Like, I have to make sure that the... Actually, hold on. Okay. Highlight this a little bit more in between them. I think that would look good. There we go. Emphasize that shadow a little bit more. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit of that shape in. Oh, hello, Rodeska. Hopefully I said that right. How are you today? Yay! It's always, everyone always has such unique names and usernames. It's always like, oh my god, I hope I didn't like say that wrong. Actually, what is the title of my stream? Aw, sleepy, oh no! I'm good. I'm a little out of it too. I think it's the weather. Whoops. Where's my... This one. Okay, yeah. I want to make sure my stream name was correct. I think the weather changes is what makes everyone sleepy. Like, I'm not... I don't even know if I'm sleepy, I'm just out of it. But I think it's more like, well, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I hope you're sheltering happily. I just want to say I'm really happy with these colors right now. Because they're blending actually really nice. Which is good. I'm gonna extend that. I feel like a fraud right now though because I'm sitting here eye dropping my colors. Well, that's good. Do the best that you can. That's all you can do. I'm sitting here eye dropping my colors and I just had like a thank you for Duscott. Yeah, am I dropping the colors when I made videos like, oh yeah, use the color picker in the pop-up palette. And I'm just like, I drop away. Oh well. The only reason I drop when I'm painting is it just, I don't know, I'm a keyboard person, I guess. Actually, no. I think part of it is because I was watching someone illustrate, and what he did is I dropped everything. So like you see how this is all blended? he would keep picking from the blended color part for a new color. And I think I started doing that and I just started getting in the habit of eyedropping. So that's what happened there. Wow, this is really dark. Didn't know that was so dark. Let's go back here. Nope, that's... oh, it's not that dark. Oh no, 84 years. If it makes you feel better. This is the first thing I'm actually painting in like 5 months. Like I've done sketches and stuff. Maybe that's not true. I don't know. It's been, I feel like it's been so long. So I understand. I totally understand. I need to change the nib on my pen. It's starting to feel a little weird. I could do it now, but I don't want to mess anything up. I actually don't even know where my nibs are. Yeah, so the only time I currently use Krita right now is when I'm doing tutorials for YouTube. It's like the only time I really ever open up Krita. At least most of the time that's why I do it. It's just because I get busy. Actually, the most recent thing I've done is some tissue paper designs for my Etsy store. I use Affinity Photo Publisher and Designer in ZBrush. But for painting, like I'm doing now, it's strictly Krita. I have no desire to use any other program. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because Krita is free and I'm just really stubborn. Well, no. I mean, that's part of it, but I just don't feel like any other program has anything to offer like Krita does right now, unless I pay for it. And when you pay for it, it's like, I don't really see any other software being worth paying for right now. So, that's another thing too, is like if you're paying for something, you want it to be worth paying for, and it needs to pay for itself. And right now, only Affinity Publisher or the Affinity products are paying for themselves for me. I might do some series on those next, because I do enjoy them. They're really intuitive. Like I got Designer, finally. I don't know, I was just being really stubborn and not wanting to get it, but no offense to Inkscape, but I just can't, it's not intuitive. It really isn't to me. So I got Designer because it was 50% off, which it might still be in the Affinity store. I don't know. And holy crap, it's so... I was able to do everything I wanted pretty easy. And it didn't take me a lot of time to figure out what was what. I did have to figure out where the buttons were, but, you know. Hello, Celestial Crab. Yes. Today we're going to be working on the sea hare. I did do a little bit of filling in the color and stuff outside the stream because I wanted to just block it in, make it easier, and just jump right into it. So, I would like to get the sea hare done today. I'm a little surprised at myself for getting this much done already. But really, it's, once you plan it out, it's not so hard. It's just a matter of, well, do I want to spend this long on it? You know. Can you guys hear the music okay? Is it too loud or too quiet? Shaky McLovin? Yes, Affinity is pay once. As of now, at least. Let me bring it up. Affinity. So the interesting thing about Affinity, it does have a 90-day trial as well. So if you want to try it out for free, you get 3 months to try it out, which is pretty awesome. It's the full version. There's no restrictions that I'm aware of. So link that in the chat so everyone on Twitch and YouTube can see it. There's music. Oh no. Okay. Can you hear it? I don't know. You're welcome. Hopefully that... It says desktop audio, it's on. Maybe the setting's weird? Did I mute the... No, it's there. Well, if you can't hear it, sorry. I'll turn it up a little bit more. Okay, now it's playing the next song. It's switching between it, but... yeah. Yay, music! Yeah, Affinity is pay once right now. So far I've had free updates. I've had Publisher and Photo for like a year now. So... yeah, I haven't had any issues. But oh, that's what I was talking about. How intuitive Designer was. Okay. Oh shoot, I broke my tablet. Hold on. I hate when this happens. If I switch between programs, sometimes Windows is like, well, you don't get to use your tablet now. Because it's just so obnoxious. Let me see. Alright, I think I got it now. Out restarting. Krita. Whew, okay. Good. I was really holding off getting Affinity Designer, which is like their vector program, because I don't do a lot of vector work, and it's not that I don't enjoy it, I just... Krita does have basic vector stuff, so I would try to do it in there. I don't like Inkscape, and it was really easy to pick up. I did have to look up some stuff to figure out what was what, but it wasn't difficult to do. Affinity stuff I do use it for my Etsy store, and for a lot of my... basically everything that you see that I use online, whether it's my ads, the stream overlay I'm using, it's all made with Krita and Affinity. Yeah, solid egg sandwich recipe. Yeah, do that next. Make sandwich recipes. So, my stream overlay was all done with Affinity Publisher, and the assets were made in Krita. So, my persona, Missy, in the bottom right corner, and the peeper in the bottom left corner were all in Krita. But putting it together for the stream overlay was Affinity Publisher. So, and then all of my YouTube thumbnails are made in Publisher. Everything on my Etsy store I edit and fix with Affinity Photo. And then Affinity Designer I basically am using for what do you call it? Any other graphical work I need for my business. And the only reason I'd be using that is just to make the artwork easier to print. Like I did a tissue paper design just to test to see what it would look like, and it's just gonna look better with vector art versus a rasterized PNG. Ah, I'm not that pro. I just doing my best. And then I do use ZBrush for all my sculpts for my 3D printing. But I also will use Krita to make SVGs that I can export, and I will bring those into ZBrush as well. So Krita is still my primary software to use for everything. But I will use other stuff if I need to. Like, if Krita ever improves its vector stuff, which it really isn't, to me it's not like a big priority, I don't think, for them. I don't think it should be. I think their painter stuff should be the focus, because that's what I personally think it's great at. But if they ever really improved their vector tools, I would probably only use Krita for everything. But it's not necessary. Nice. Designer is nice though. It's not. Yes, Krita can animate stuff. Let me rephrase that. You can animate in Krita, and Krita has the tools for you to do it. So as long as you're willing to put that work in. There's like a Serif is a really good company. I actually used to use their web builder, and then they got rid of it, and now I know why, because they're rebuilding their whole. They did something most companies don't do. They went back and redid everything. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it, but Serif did the right thing and reinvested in their company and made it better. And I will 100% support that. But yes, you can animate in Krita. It does have the tools. I have an older video on how to animate in Krita. I do plan on making a new one because it's kind of outdated. There are people that are actual animators that can probably, you know, show the tools off better than I ever could because it's not a focus for me. But you know, let me save this real quick before I do anything. Alright, so I'm just gonna zoom out here. If you go up to your top right corner. Oh no, it's okay. I don't mind. I can show you. It's not a big deal. If you just to get you started, go up to your right hand corner and click this little workspace icon, and there's animation one. If you click on that, it's gonna reorganize your layout, but your well, my tablet pen won't. There it goes. You can go ahead and get all of your animation stuff. So these are all the layers that I have right now, so yours won't look like this. It'll probably, if you just open a blank file, it'll just have like 1 or 2 layers. But you have your keyframe stuff here, your onion skinning, everything. So if you've animated before, you can go ahead and get used to how everything is laid out in Krita and play with it. You can actually import audio, so I remember I tried Adobe Flash once and I was like, this is too scary, and then I never touched it again. Actually, I think that's when they got rid of it. I don't know. It was a long time ago. But yeah, that's what you can do to get yourself started in Krita animation. And I'm trying to think if they've ever done this or not. Every release they always fix something with it, so I don't know if at this moment there's new features they're going to be adding, but yeah, they're on top of it. You're welcome. Yeah, like I said, if I want to restrict and reinvest in myself. Yes. Well, don't restrict yourself. You know, restricting yourself. That's on my monitor. Restricting yourself isn't always a good idea, but reinvesting in yourself is definitely a good idea. My brain died. Hello. Hello, Bucky Avex. Is that? I feel like I'm saying your name really weird. Is it Bucky? Buki? Yeah. I think I tried Game Maker once. I am not a pixel art person. I admire people that can do it, but I am not one of those people. Okay, cool. I'm glad I said your name right. Well, if it makes you feel better, most artists can't draw straight lines. That's not a straight line. In fact, let's just... Oops. There we go. Let's... not in the right layer. This is as straight of a line as I'm ever gonna get, and that's not straight. It just curves nicely. Yes, this is the same little slug guy from last time. We're just kind of painting him up now, adding some lighting and getting all that good stuff in. Who's the automated mod bot? Oh, I do have the restream on, so if you got, so a lot of you are on Twitch and YouTube, so if you're on YouTube and you see a comment from someone else on Twitch, and if you're on Twitch, you'll see comments from YouTube. Hit V for the straight line tool. Oh yeah. Thank you. Hey, some of us are a little more successful on YouTube. I don't think I use the straight line tool that often. Try to think. No, that's a lie. The last stream I did use the straight line tool. Just for a brief second. And as I say that, the lyrics of the song are talking about straight stuff. I don't know why I thought that was funny. It's funny to me. Yes. I'm a cringy YouTuber now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I looked into... I don't remember how I discovered Restream. I think it was from another YouTuber? I think. But he always complained about it, and here I am using it. But he usually does it when he's... It's Lewis Rossman, and he usually does it when he's doing his bike ride streams. Maybe? I don't remember. He doesn't pay attention to Twitch anyway. I don't remember. But yeah, it works really well for me. It's kind of funny because you can stream to like multiple platforms from it. Except I don't really want to stream to Facebook or anything else. And let me see what else I can stream to actually. I have it open. Let's see, a channel. Yeah, I can do Facebook Live, Periscope, LinkedIn, Dailymotion, DLive. All this stuff I've never heard of. Chinese site, Billy, Japanese one. All this stuff I've never heard of. I didn't even, there's Steam too. I didn't even know you could. Can you stream on Steam? Or is that something else? Yes, Zuckerberg. Ugh. Don't even get me started on that. But you can do it with Picardo. I have thought about using Picardo. But I don't know. I don't really know what the benefit for me would be. You can stream on Reddit? What is it called something different? Because I don't see anything that says you can use Reddit. At least nothing says Reddit. Interesting. I don't use Reddit though, so it wouldn't make sense for me to stream on Reddit. I don't see. I am on Odyssey. Hi, Dazia. Look, I'm making a purple blob. I'm on Odyssey, and they should be doing streaming soon, so I hope that they do. Because if they do, then that means Restream might hook it up. But Daily Motion and BitChute and all the other stuff, they don't seem very... The audience doesn't seem like it would be there for art streams yet. Maybe in the future, but I have so many alternative big tech accounts now. I'm like, I need to take a break and get used to what I'm using now first before I start switching to anything else again. There's so much out there, but I would like Odyssey to get their streaming together. Because it's not a terrible platform, it's just a baby platform that needs some growing still. Okay, so I remember when I was a kid, and those stupid Kinder eggs. I'm gonna age myself here for a second. Sorry, young people. I'd be watching Saturday morning cartoons, okay? Back when they're a thing. Back when kids would watch Saturday morning cartoons. I forgot what it was on, what channel. I want to say PBS, but that's not right. And they'd have these freaking, yes, real boomer hours. They'd have these Kinder Surprise Egg commercials, and they were so amazing. Like, you wanted to go out and buy one of those stupid Kinder Eggs right away, and I never got one. Because I think at some point, they were banned because the toys were choke hazards or something stupid. And then now all of a sudden, they're back again. It's okay, thank you, Rodeska, for coming. I hope you have a good day. I've been watching Recess, the cartoon. And the stupid commercials would come on, and I never got one. I don't think I've ever had one, actually. But I'm not a big sweets person. Like, looking at that chocolate, I can already tell it's gonna taste really chalky and gross. But the nostalgia. Oh, maybe I'm thinking about Wonder Ball. Maybe I'm thinking about the Wonder Ball. No, I'm not. I think it was. I don't know. Waiting for the day when watching TV makes you a member of the older generations. Oh man. See, the problem with TV, like, I would watch it, but there's nothing good on anymore, and I'm not gonna sit there and watch 50 million commercials. You know, it just, and there's bad commercials. Commercials used to be fun. And you know what? They're not fun anymore. They're just stupid. Like, it's just... They're just dumb now. Here, I need to add that back in. So yeah, that's my rant. TV's dumb. Like, I actually don't I don't even have my TV hooked up to cable. I just have a TV. Mythbusters was good. Sci-fi used to be good. Remember when MTV had music videos? That was fun too. For a brief second. Yeah. But I have Hulu, and I don't watch it that often, so whenever I do watch it, just like for Bob's Burgers or something, I legit freak out when a commercial comes on because I forget they exist. Commercials totally throw me off. I'm like, whoa, commercial? What is this? Oh, that sucks you can't get Hulu where you are. I mean, you're not really missing too much. Hulu's just, it's just TV you pay for online. It's stupid. What genres do I like? Like in terms of movies or TV shows? Or just in general, because I'm a little all over the place, to be honest. Like, I guess cartoon-wise, I do like action stuff, okay? If you have characters, even if it's cheesy, but all they do is kick ass, you know, most of the day in the show, or have magical powers or whatever, I am down for that. But it's gotta be good. I don't want, you know, stupid nonsense, but as long as it's good, I'll watch it. Like, growing up, I didn't have a lot of TV exposure when I was little. It wasn't until maybe 8 or 9 I started watching TV more. It wasn't banned per se, but it wasn't. My mother did not want me. She wanted me to be outside. She wanted me to freaking live my life and not be glued to a TV, which is a good thing, not a bad thing. So as I got older, I started to watch more cartoons. I think what really sparked my interest the most was action, sci-fi, and magical I guess fantasy, but not high fantasy, or it would be very specific. I also like stylized cartoons, and for some reason I loved 3D. So I grew up with X-Men, the Batman series, just Batman, the original, not the original, but when Bruce Timm took it over. So I love superhero stuff. I love the Justice League. I like Code Lyoko, even though it's a weird style, but for some reason it wasn't too weird that it, turned me off. So, and then Static Shock I liked Recess. And then eventually I transitioned into anime. I was a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. Like, huge fan. I would make sure to watch every episode. I think I watched it up until Gohan was in college and became the Super Saiyan hero or whatever. I think that's around when I stopped watching it. So yeah, I don't know. It's just... I have a mixed bag of stuff I like. I don't have any specific. I do like sci-fi and monsters and stuff like that too. I have no idea if that answered your question. I just went off on a freaking tangent. Sorry. I think the Justice League was probably one of my favorite shows that wasn't anime because it was fun and I don't know, I just loved it. My favorite characters are the ones that will just go beating other people up, like Wonder Woman and Hot Girl. I don't know, I just like the aggressive characters. Live action? I don't think I watched that much though. Now that I think about it. And I don't know why. So it wasn't, it's not like there was like a lack of live action stuff, because Disney's primarily live action. Now I'm thinking about this too. Like even movies. I think maybe live action was more movie based for me versus TV show. Hello, Burgley. Ah, the art's coming along actually pretty well. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's just because I had this plan in my head already or what. So I'll zoom up. So this is where we are right now with the sketch still there. I got the light sources right here. Okay, I don't have a webcam because I'm not interested in that, but I always use my hands to try and show you what's on my screen, and no one's seeing that. I'm Italian, I have Italian family, we talk with our hands, okay? I can't help it. It annoys me when I do that, because I'm like, no one can see what I'm doing with my hands. No one can see. Okay, so I had the light source blocked out here, like where the rays would theoretically be. Probably not anywhere accurate, but it's keeping me in line with what I'm doing. And then, once we get this done, I'll probably start working on the background and getting that blocked in. Technically, I should be doing the background first, but, you know, I like to make life difficult on myself, so we won't be doing it. And I'm only using one brush for all this, or two brushes for this. Two, just in case anyone was curious. Yes, I will be going along with the very tiny eyes. That will be the last thing for me to add in here. Because these freaking eyes, man. They're not gonna look like that for the final, but that's what they're gonna. It's close enough. Most likely, I'm gonna be using. Let's see here. Something like that. Maybe. And I'll shade the eye in. I won't be using completely white, but it'll look a little derpy. They are hilarious. And if anyone is new to this and doesn't know, so this is one of the reference images. Okay, I hope you can see this. Okay, see this? This is the eye right here. It's like someone took a googly eye and called it a day. Like they took little googly eyes and just stuck it on these. It looks so funny. I think you can't see in that one. That's a bad image. These are all bad images. Whatever. Whatever. But yeah. It's so weird. Yeah, it's barely a light sensor. I don't even know what the point of the eye is. I'm like, just evolve it off already. I'm actually kind of curious. I'm gonna look that up at some point. Like, what is the point of having the eyes? What does it do? Or maybe it is just a light sensor. A really weak one. Like, it only detects super bright light or super dark. There's no in between. I don't know. Alright, I'm changing this song because I don't like it. It's too chaotic. Okay. Yeah, it's gotta be it. It's so bizarre, like, these little creatures do so much strange things, and we're like, wow, and then I don't know. I'm liking how this is turning out so far. It's not as... Yes, they're the most intelligent of all creatures on the planet. Thanks, you too. I wonder if this is not as hard as I thought it would be, because I made this a very shape-specific creature. Like, it's round. I don't know. I don't know. I think the hard part's going to be when I put those little sand crab thingies on there. And the background. I'm actually going to take a break and do the background.
Atoms fall apart. Solar flares arrive. Buildings collapse. Only a few will survive. The world as we know it will no longer be there. Water is gone. A new era has begun. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse. The apocalypse. The heat is scorching. Forests burned up.
Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm thinking.
The sky colors red.
Trying to. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I'm sure I have, but I hate drawing foliage, and yet every illustration I wind up going, let's draw some plants. So I'm trying to block it out in a way that makes sense.
Prepare yourself for the apocalypse.
And I have a cat next to me. Hi, baby. Where'd she go? Okay, bye. She just came up to touch my chair and then walked away. She said she was done. Actually, wait. Hello, Mario. Nice. I'm glad that you think so. Hope your day is going well so far. A lot of people are enjoying that series. So I'm like, oh, it's gonna. These are like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they're too. I don't even know what the word would be. I think sometimes I just forget that people who are new to create really need those videos, and I'm like, oh, this is so easy. I'm like, no, that's someone who's new to this. So I'm just blocking out the shadow and stuff. So you can see here, this looks really nice, thumbnail-wise. The lighting and stuff, I like that. Tablet, I use a Huion. Look at the back. It's a Huion HS610. Had it for maybe 2 years now. And the only reason is because I don't remember. Why did I get? Oh, I got this because I can use it with my phone, which I have tested and it works. And the whole purpose was to use it when I went to conventions. I could sketch out some commissions on my phone or our tablet, and that didn't work out the way I wanted to after last year. But I would like to continue to do that in the future, or try it out. It's a little weird to do, but it works. So, alright, so not perfect here. But that should be fine. Cool. Alright, so it's coming along. Try and finish up the sea hare. Is that open? Why is it open? Get out. I do not use those Lenovo laptops. I don't know how good they are. I know the Microsoft Surface works. It's pretty nice. I did test it out at a store, and it was pretty, like, it wasn't like wasn't bad. But for the Lenovo, I don't know. Whoa. I really don't know how well they work. I don't know their pressure sensitivity. So that I cannot speak to. I actually don't know anyone that uses those laptops. Because the whole problem with laptops you can write on is it doesn't mean that they have pressure sensitivity. Or if they do have it, it's not enough. And it winds up not being very friendly to artists. Like, just because you can write on it doesn't mean it has drawing capabilities. Or pressure sensitivity. I think when they first came out, I was considering one, but I don't know. I couldn't find a good reason to. Like, I don't have. Yeah, I just use a normal tablet. I've used a display tablet. Like, the last time I used a display tablet was probably at the ZBrush Summit for a contest they were doing, and that was just for the mini contest. It's been a long time since I've used them. I like them. I just don't have the space, and I can't justify the price right now. Welcome back, Bucky, and hello, Wing Riders. Hope you're all having a good day. It's a little. Actually, I don't know what it's like outside. The sun was out earlier, but I don't know. Wacom is a good brand. I just can't justify their prices. Because the reason I don't use Wacom is because, one, their price, you know. Two, the issues people have with Wacom are the same issues I have with the off-brand tablets. And if I'm going to be running into those issues, I'd rather pay half that price than the full price for the same issue. You know, but that's just me. And that's mainly because I don't have, like, I don't have hoard of money to just go buy another tablet, you know. So I'd rather just risk it with the cheap ones than risk it with the expensive ones. My day's going pretty good. Got some stuff done this morning before stream. So, that's good, right? It's always good to get stuff done. But yeah, I mean, maybe in the future, if price or money isn't the issue, I'd get a Wacom again, but I don't know if I'd ever really go back, because I'm perfectly happy with my little tablet, and I probably would be perfectly fine with the display tablets from Huion. The only issue with the Huion display tablets that I have seen or heard of is the brightness, but I mean, I guess I can live with that. I don't know. Another thing that I do worry about with the display tablets is looking down all the time. I don't want to hurt my neck. With this, I have my head raised and looking at the monitor. You know, posture is kind of a big deal when you're drawing all day. So that's another thing to think about. So if you're making sure you're taking care of yourself, display tablet might be good, but if you're not, you need to make sure you're stretching a lot and all that stuff. Hello, Irina Rose. Yeah, XP is a good is another good brand too. I think the X Pen and XP, the X Pen and the Huion are good alternatives to Wacom. Anyone thinks I'm better at drawing than them, just know it has taken me many, many years to get to this point. many years. It is not an overnight thing. To be honest, some days I'm... Oh no, your English is perfectly fine. Your English is... There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong at all. Yeah, just... It's taken me a long time to get to this point. Very long time. How much do I draw per day? Not a lot. Not as much as I should be. It's really bad. But I can't, like, I doodle. But there are sketches that I don't try to make perfect, so they look like crap, which is not a bad thing. I purposely do it because I'm just trying to get the idea down. Wacom has the best pen out there. Yeah, Intuos Pro is the cheapest solution from Wacom, but it's not the cheapest solution in existence. But if you can afford it, I say go for it. Yeah, Moana was nice. It was really pretty. Tamatoa. I don't remember their names. The crab. Oh yeah. So I'm really bad with remembering names, so I apologize. But yeah, Moana was pretty. It was like a nice, pretty movie. I'm not a Disney like fan person. I'm not like a diehard fan of Disney stuff, but Moana was pretty nice. I usually like the Disney 3D and Pixar movies because of their technological achievements. As weird as that sounds, like I'll go in and watch them like, wow, they did a really good job getting that down. Because I think a lot of their shorts are usually testing out new technology, not technology, but methods that they have. Yeah, yeah, I'm a wrinkly 80-year-old woman. I'm that lady from Titanic at the end. It's been 84 years. Nah, I'm not that old. Not yet. Corpse. Yeah, I am a Tim Burton fan, yes. I'm not... Okay, so let me rephrase all this. I'm not someone who is such a fan of something that I will just consume it without a second thought, because I'm not. Tim Burton has some good stuff, but sometimes I'm just like, what were you thinking? But I do like Corpse Bride, and I think it could have been pushed a little more, in my opinion, but it was good. But yeah, I'm more of a Corpse Bride type of person. I like monsters. I like fun monster stuff. You know, it feels more creative to me. Like you have more creative freedom in those types of movies than you would in here's a movie of people. You know, I like the freedom it gives you. If that makes any sense at all. It makes sense in my head. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone here. But yeah. Not saying anything wrong with like just human stories or anything. It's just sometimes I feel like people don't push it far enough. If I just like start talking and I trail off from what you guys are talking about, I apologize. When I'm drawing and talking, my brain's just woo! I don't know, it just goes off the rails. It just goes a little crazy. Do I have any stories? Funny, Arena Rose. Very funny. Do you have any stories I want to tell? I made a quilt for my niece. It looks like really bad to me. It's my first time doing it, and okay, you know how everyone was saying earlier that they can't draw straight lines? I can't sew a straight line. okay? Drawing a straight line is one thing. Sewing a straight line is another. Let me tell you. I don't know what happened. I thought I was doing a good job, and I don't know what happened. So, it just... whatever. I'm not a seamstress. I'm not going to pretend to be. My niece is a baby. She's not going to know the difference between a straight line and not straight line, so it's fine. Fictional stories? Oh! Yeah. I guess my quilt story wasn't good enough. Yeah, I have a lot of fictional stories. Way more than I ever cared to admit. It's like, my struggle right now is trying to not finish them, but figure out how to tell them. Because right now I have... the count. I'm cutting in my head. 1, 2... I have probably about 4 or 5 stories. And only 2 of them I've written. And then 1 I want to be 2 want to be a comic, I guess. Or a short type thing. My niece has not received it yet because I spent forever on it. It's supposed to be a Christmas gift, and we are now almost 4 months into the year. She will be receiving it this week, though. So hopefully she likes it. I mean, she's not even a year old, so I don't think she's even going to really give a shit about it, but that's okay. I'm sure when she's old enough, she'll appreciate it a little bit more. If it survives. So. I mean, it's something different. I tried. And I finished it, and that's what I'm going to get out of it. I learned something, I finished it, which is a huge deal. Alright, have fun watching Iron Man. Wait a little bit longer and it'll be a Christmas gift. I should. Thank you. You have a nice day too, Wing Riders. It was so funny. Like, I asked my sister what kind of fabric she wanted me to use for part of it, and she goes, yeah, what happened to that quilt? I was like, don't worry about it. Yeah. It's just funny. That's okay though. It's okay. I'm streaming for an hour and a half. Okay. I like how this is taking me like an hour and a half just to get this part done. It's actually not bad though. Happy with it so far. I'm gonna need some more color variation though. I'm gonna add this. Ghibli or Ghibli? Well, okay, let's kind of change that a little bit. Currently, it's Ghibli. Old school Disney, I will accept. I do watch anime. I'm very selective with my anime, though. I don't just jump on the bandwagon for stuff, because the last time I did that, I was so disappointed. Because nothing's wrong with the fans. It's just people kept making things out to be bigger than they were, and I'd start watching all this popular stuff, and I'm like, where did you... I don't understand where you got all this hype from this character from. It's like it was all in your head, and then I was disappointed. Right now, I'm rewatching Fairy Tail, which is really good. I don't normally rewatch anime if it's not that great, but Fairy Tail is worth rewatching. It's just good. Before that, I watched... What is it called? I watched Devilman Crybaby, which I never want to watch again. It was so depressing. Castlevania. Is it Castlevania? On Netflix? I think it's that. I watched that. That was good. I like the art and the animation in that. Black Lagoon. I haven't heard of Black Lagoon. At least I don't think I have. I have nothing wrong against the new ones, it's just people hype things up so much. Like, Voltron was good. I liked Voltron, but the reason I watched it, people were hyping it up to be all this stuff, and I went to watch it, I'm like, all this stuff you hyped it to be, it wasn't, and it just kind of disappointed me. So I try to avoid fandom stuff like that's current, because people will take something and make it not, and then I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for this scene or this development that people keep implying, and it never happens because it never existed. It's all in their head, and that's fine, but you know, I've heard of Your Name, and I think it's like one of those happy sad ones, so I'm like, I need to be in the right mindset for those. Happy sad is. Oh, I watched. Okay, I don't know if this counts as anime, but I watched Beastars. That took me for a loop, man. I did not expect what it was. I think that was one of the fandoms where they undersold me on it. And I went to watch it. I was like, whoa, what is this? This was not what I was expecting at all. I was just like happily surprised. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Oh, it's not a happy sad? Darn it. Okay, never mind. I don't like too much sad stuff. I did watch Skullman, which is really good, but it's kind of sad. Yeah, sometimes you just keep your happy shows to yourself. You know, if it brings you happiness, that's all that matters. Like, I know My Hero Academia is really big, and I kind of want to watch it, but I see so much crap around it now. I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch it. 'Cause I don't, again, it's going into it with an expectation. It's something, and if it's not that something, I don't want to be disappointed. But Fairy Tail is good. It doesn't... I'm trying to think about it. It's just fun. It's like a fun adventure, you know? It has good moments, it has sad moments, it's a little bit of everything without trying to be something it's not. If that makes any sense. It's fine, you don't have to use your real name for a username. Oh, wait. Oh no, yeah, okay. You can use whatever profile pic you want, I don't care. You do you. Ooh, I hear Japan is really nice. Like, it's fun to go to. There's always something to see. And it's actually not too bad to get around if you don't speak the language. But I kind of see if I go to Japan at some point, I would like to know enough of the language to communicate with people on a basic level. I think it would just be easier for everyone. You know, I'm like, oh, nice. So it's probably easier to visit when you have relatives there, huh? I don't know why people are so judgmental. If you want to use an anime pic as your profile, then do it. People are just dumb. Like, who cares? Use whatever profile pic you want. People can mind their own business. There we go. I'm glad it's comfortable here. I'd like to hope that people were comfortable in my chat. I knew someone who was from the Philippines. Or she was Filipino, but she grew up in America. But her parents immigrated from the Philippines to America. She always told me that when she'd go visit the Philippines, she would try to speak the language, and people would tell her she spoke it like a 2-year-old. I felt so bad. And then I had a friend who was half Korean, half Mexican. She did not speak either language. But she'd always comment how her Korean family spoke English better than she did, which was interesting. It's so interesting, like how the cultures are always... the way they mix and stuff, it's... you always learn something different. Or like the things you thought would be difficult wouldn't be. I remember I had a Russian teacher too, and she even said, because she was in America for so long, that her Russian family said she sounded more American. Which blew my mind, because I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about because I can barely understand you half the time. But they picked up enough of her accent changing that they could tell her Russian accent was kind of going away, which I think is crazy. To be able to detect that nuance, I guess. Language is a very strange thing. I think the only language I know like anything of is Spanish, but I don't like. I can get the gist of what someone is saying to me in Spanish. That's as far as that goes. I don't speak another language, no, I'm just saying that's the only thing I could understand out of all languages, and it's just because it's the only one I was taught growing up in school. I don't know Russian. No, that was my Russian teacher I was talking about. Sorry. Not Svidanya is Russian. I can say that. Yeah, Tagalog is really interesting. I always want to learn more about it because I'll see people, or not people, but I'll see people from the Philippines use it, and it's so interesting to see how the words look and how it's said. It's fascinating. It's just neat. It's just very neat. Oops. Yeah, mine's a mix too. I just say I'm a mutt. I've got so many of everything. That doesn't mean anything to me though. Like, I am what I am right now. My ancestry doesn't really change who I am, so it doesn't have any effect on just how I do anything. It just doesn't. Oh nice, Spanish, Japanese, and Filipino. Yeah, join the West Society. See, that's what we should do. That's gonna be the new future. Which is, it's also interesting how different cultures mix, like how my friend was half Korean, half Mexican. It's totally different sides of the world, you know. It's just neat how everyone comes together. I have like an eyelash in my eye, oh my god. Okay. Asian extraction. I have no idea what that is. Or, never heard of it. I think technically my family identifies as Italian just because my grandma's family was immigrated from Italy to here, to America. But we have no Italian tradition that we ever did that I can remember. Or would be Italians, but I don't even know if they have I know they have traditions of some sort, but we never did anything like that. It was just the family. Which sometimes is kind of sad, but other times I'm like, does it matter? Like, we were happy, or we are happy. It's not a big deal. So, yeah. So I guess if I had to, it would be Italian, but I'm not. It's only because of my grandma. But, yeah. But I don't know the language or anything. I think that would be the only thing I'm sad about. I don't know any Italian. But other days I'm like, maybe that's not a bad thing because it's a really complex language to learn. Aw, kiwis and roses. My grandma would always grow roses. It's actually interesting, because I remember when I was little, she'd always take a rose and stick it in the ground, give it some of that powder stuff, so it would grow, and then put a jar over it, and then she'd have a rose bush. Every single time. every single time. It never failed. And I'm over here struggling to grow a frickin' tomato plant. Mario, I don't know who that question is for, but I play no instruments. I play nothing. I played the flute for a hot minute in grade school. My mom was not happy because I have asthma, and she's like, why are you playing an air instrument? I'm like, because I want to. I mean, I didn't die, so it's fine. Not a big deal. No harm done. Oh, to me? Okay, then yeah. I wasn't sure the question was geared towards. But yeah, that was my instrument story. I played the flute for a hot minute. I wasn't bad at it, I don't think. I mean, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't too bad. It did not sound like it would, or like I thought it would in my head. You know how you watch all those animes and there's always that flute player, you're like, wow, that sounds so cool. But that's not, no. That's someone who's been playing the flute for like their entire life. Because when I did, I don't know, it's just, it was fun, but that's about it. Otherwise, it's the generic clarinet. Do I follow any artists on YouTube? So, I'm interesting in that it's a yes and a no. I like to watch studio vlogs where people are working on their Etsy businesses or businesses in general, because I learn a lot from people that do that. I guess the main artists... I don't watch... Oh, jeez. I'm looking at my subscription list right now. It is all over the place. I've watched people who do stocks, to people who do writing, to gamers, to just culture stuff, and aquariums. I am all over the place with my subscriptions. I guess artists in general, I watch Bailey J, Catnip, try to look at my list. Ellis Jade, Rachel M, Blue Citrus. Those are the main ones I watch, but they don't do art stuff. They just do like studio vlogs. Or my other stuff. I feel like all my subscriptions just... Ethan Becker, there you go. I watch his stuff sometimes, because it's funny. Otherwise it's 3D stuff too, but they don't post a lot either. I think all the artists just took a break. Art Senpai? Let me look them up. Oh, Senpai. Senpai.
Is it?
I'll have to watch this stuff later. Looks funny. Looks like fun. I don't know why, but when I watch artists, I'm just so picky with who I follow. Before I follow someone on YouTube, I have to watch their stuff for a little while before I'm like, you're worthy of my subscription. It's off. But mainly because I want to make sure that I like their stuff, and not subscribe and unsubscribe later. Akihito Yoshitomi. No, I hate animation. I hate animating. And I'm not even kidding about that. I just hate it. Akihito looks good. Ooh, they're long videos. I like long videos. So... yeah, Akihito's YouTube drawing stuff looks interesting. Yeah, so I hate animating. That's pretty much it. I just hate it. I have no patience for it. I don't care if it's traditional, I don't care if it's 3D, I don't care if it's the puppet tool in After Effects. I freaking hate it. I'd rather do storyboards. And I mean it. Like, it's so funny because when I went to art school, they make you animate, and it drove me nuts. I'm like, but I don't want to be an animator. Okay, I want to do everything else, but I don't want to be an animator. Like, how do I do this other stuff? I don't care about animating. I don't. I hate it. But I felt vindicated because the Chris Sanders, the guy who made Lilo and Stitch, the guy who directed How to Train Your Dragons, someone did an interview with him and they asked him, do you like animating? And he said no. So I felt better because he didn't like animating either. So take that, school. And he said he likes to do storyboards. And I agree with him. It's like storyboard is sequential art, basically, but you're not animating, you're just getting the story across, and that's more fun to me than animating. I have tried animating in Krita. I did a ball bounce in the tutorial I did for it, and that's as far as I got. Yeah, I think art is a hobby for a lot of people, which is not a bad thing. It's, it's very relaxing, very therapeutic, it's nice to have something that's relaxing. I think people kind of forget that not everyone wants to be super artist, Oops, hit the wrong key. So yeah, that's part of the reason why this animation thing, because I want to make another updated video on how to animate in Krita, but it's so hard because I'm not an animator. Like, I know the terms, I know the process, I feel bad because if I make a video on it, it's gonna be like, hey, I'm a fraud, I don't animate, I'm gonna teach you how to animate in Krita, I feel bad. My boyfriend said he'll teach me. Maybe we'll do a stream where he tries to teach me how to animate. And then you all laugh at me as I struggle. He can animate, I cannot. Well, I can, but I hate it. I'd rather not. I think it's just too tedious for me. I'm also not patient, so. When my face becomes animated. Hold on, I'll do it. It'll be like this. Oh. This is my face. It'll be that. And it'll be like those old Flash animations where the mouth just goes like this. And they're talking. That'll be my animation, like this. And I'm like, whoop. Whoop. Actually, it'll be like this. Oh shoot, I can't do it like that. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna redo this. It'll be like this. This is not turning out how I want it to be. Alright. Yeah. Well, I can't even animate with the transform tool. That's how great I am. Yeah, the face is that's the best skill I've got. Yes, learning is hard. I mean, but you know, if it was easy, then everyone would be a pro at everything and there'd be nothing left to do. Hold on, let me see if I can find any of my old animations without giving away my personal details here. Hey, I found it. Let's see. I'm looking at this right now, so give me 1 second. No, I think we'll just pass on that. We don't need to look at this. This is so bad. Yeah, we're good. We don't need to look at that. It's fine. Alright. Yeah, I agree with Irina. Enjoying it is very important. Okay, maybe... This is so old. It's embarrassing. Okay, let me see if I can show it without sharing my personal information. I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll just post a separate video of my old stuff. Let me see if I can do this. Years ago. I don't think I can. Crap. Let me change this song. Okay. I can't. Hold on, let me make sure my other. Alright. So I got it. Hold on a sec. I have to move. I won't do that, don't worry. Alright, let me put this image up and let me set this up and then I can do it. Hold on. 'Cause this won't show it. Okay. This is from my college days. This is in After Effects. This is old. This is the extent of animation that I ever want to do again. Okay. Oh, wait, do I have sound? No, I don't have sound in this. Okay. So, this is it. It's so freaking cheesy, too. I don't know why, but I had like an obsession with like atomic bombs in college. This was all in After Effects, and then I drew everything in Corel Painter or Photoshop or something. Cheesy's good, yeah. I don't mind cheesy. I did a much dark shit. Hold on, let me bring up something else. This one might be a little more, well, I'm not really concerned about YouTube flagging it or not, but. Okay. Grab this up. Make sure my class stuff isn't in here. Okay. This does have sound, so I'm gonna mute the music for a second. Oh my god, I can't. I have too many windows open. I can't find it. This one. Okay. Alright. So bad. It's enjoyable a little bit. You don't have to do super detailed stuff. So a lot of the After Effects stuff, we had things we needed to animate for specific topics. I got teen drinking, and that's what I did. Because if I have to do some stupid thing about teen drinking, I'm gonna make it dumb. I'm gonna make it dark because I'm not gonna make it serious. Because I hate preachy stuff. So I'm not gonna do it. But most of the stuff I wanted to do was compositing and visual effects and stuff like that, which unfortunately it was hard to do. What? You want me to show this one?
No.
What?
Thanks for person.
I know, they can't see it. It's fine.
Alright.
I'm being lectured to. See? Horrible. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I mean, it's fun, but it's not like I'm gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, my teen drinking animation from After Effects is gonna get me, you know, a director's or a super high job at like, what do you call it? Disney or something. You know. I think my favorite thing I got to do. Let me see. Let me do this again. Yeah, don't mix antifreeze with your drinks. It's not a good idea. Please don't do that. I guess that's the PSA for that video. Don't do it. Don't mix it. Alright, I'll show this last one. Let me make sure I can show it. I don't know if I can. This is stuff from very long ago. I can't even show my demo reel because I have my information in it. Or my face. You don't want to see my face. Yeah. Alright, everything else has my information in it. That's okay. We don't need to look at anything else. I didn't really have that much anyway. That's the extent of my animation. Because I hated it. A lot. I had a bunch of other stuff, but I don't know what happened to it. It's from so long ago. But that's okay, because we move on to bigger and better things. Macaroni, antifreeze, and cheese. Sounds delicious. Oh no, what have I done to the chat? YouTube's gonna look at this chat and be like, what the hell did you do? We saw enough to, yeah. You don't need to see anything else. There's other stuff I did that wasn't super cartoony. It was more stylized, but I honestly don't know what I did to it. I think at some point after college I just kind of got rid of it. I do things that artists tell you not to do, which is to not destroy your stuff. And I do it anyway. Like, if I don't like something, I'm gonna throw it out. I'm gonna delete it. I don't care. It's my stuff. Oh, whoops! I forgot to take the away image off. Sorry, guys. There we go. Yeah. So some artists will tell you, don't throw away your stuff. It's so sad. And I'll be like, throw it all away. Burn it. Have a bonfire. Who cares? It's fine. And then I'll probably have like a swarm of artists come after me for saying any of that. How dare you say that? And I'll be like, I don't care. I don't care. And the reason I don't care is because if something I made doesn't bring me any joy and frustrates me and upsets me, or I don't like it, I don't really see why I should keep it. Like, if it's just gonna bother me, why would I want to keep it around? You know. I actually do have a video, though, of some of my old artwork. Like, I have a decade in art. I included some art that was older than the decade, but if you guys want to watch that, you can. If you want me to bring some of it up, too, I can do that, too. Watch the bonfire while we drink antifreeze. Sounds like my kind of party. Sounds good. Please don't do that for real, though. I don't want to be blamed for something. Wow, this chat took a weird turn. That's okay. It's fun. I'm also trying to keep track of the time because I do have somewhere to be today. And if I don't pay attention, I will totally be late. It's not that big a video, it's not that far away, but... Okay. It's coming along pretty good. Still need to fix this area up. Actually, I'm gonna make that brighter. Make my own boost. Hey, we'll open up our own speakeasy. That's what we'll do. Be insane speakeasy. Nobody will know. Like, insane, what? That sounds dumb. Barney the Slug? If I name him Barney, I might have some issues. I don't think the creators of or PBS would be very pleased with that. Yeah, if you guys want to name the slug, sea hare. He's a sea hare, he's a sea rabbit. If you want to name him. There's some names out there. I don't think Barney will be acceptable. Wendigo. No, the Sea Creature is not for a client or anything, it's just a personal project. It came into existence when... Shoot, what was it? I shared a video of just some aquarium footage I had laying around. So I figured I'd just post a video with it. And I asked what creature I should draw, and I was told the sea hare and the sand crabs. Or suggested, rather, not told, but I agreed that that was a good idea. So here we are. I think it was Celestial Crab, if they're still here, that suggested it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever shared any art that is for someone on here, like video-wise. It's always been personal. Where are the crabs? The crabs are these things right here. They're not painted in yet. I have them sketched. So, they're here. They're just not painted yet. At least not like the slug. They will be though. I think I might start them soon, like this stream. Because the slug is far enough along where I can take a break from it. Trying to figure out why I wasn't blending. I'm like, oh, my opacity was down. Oops. What is this song? This is good. Hey, Marty! Thanks for the message. Yeah, I got this. This is what's gonna make me famous, guys. This slug here. Oh, I broke my... Shoot, hold on. There we go. This slug, sea hare, is what's gonna get me to the top, guys. My namesake right here. I do plan, if this lines up looking the way I want to in my head, I will make some prints and stuff of this, and I'll stick it up on Redbubble as well. If anyone wants anything from it. I'll make a sticker! I'll make a sticker! I have a sticker problem. I'll make a sticker of the sea hare and the little sand crabs. They're so cute. I like how I'm all, yeah, I make Halloween and monster stuff. It's my thing. And then I'm sitting here making freaking sea creatures. I'm ruining my brand. I'm not sticking to it. They are, yeah, they're the worst forms of sea transportation. But you know what? If you just want to sightsee, then they're the best types of transportation. I'm gonna need some coffee after this. Oh my god. I don't know why I just feel like they're slow and can't swim. What do you mean they can't swim? They're underwater. That's close enough to swimming. So, interesting thing about the sea hares. Let me actually see if I can find a picture of it, because these things get pretty freaking big. They get bigger than a chihuahua. They're pretty big. Off. Oh my god. No. Okay, we'll just do this. This is how big they can get. And that's not even the biggest that I've seen. But they get fog. I'd like to be on the beach, but I don't like coconut. Look at this, they're huge. Give it a skateboard. Yeah, they do get that big. Sorry, I didn't know you misspelled it. Yeah, they get that big. Let me actually see life. No, not see life. Shoot, what is it called? Monica. Yellow Bay, there it is. So this is where I went to get that footage. I'm surprised they don't have a gallery. Actually, I thought they did, because they have one of those sea hares there, and that thing is bigger than. It's bigger than Where is the picture? Oh my god, it's bigger than this. Sea slugs are nature's chihuahua. Well, they're not annoying, so I guess there's that. Wow, we're gonna start a new thing. We're just gonna make sea hares and sea slugs every day. That's gonna be the thing, guys. That's what we do now. What this channel is gonna be: sea hare life. It does not sound. Ignore that. I tried to make a play on something else, and that did not work. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. Man, if anyone ever goes to any ocean place, always find the aquarium, because they always have cool stuff. Alright, I'm gonna try to find a picture of the sea hare that they have, because it's freaking huge. The only problem is because they're a non-profit, they do a lot of beach cleaning, so that's like 90% of their images, as well as education. You know what I don't care about? Kids learning right now. I don't care to see it. I want sea hare. I want to see it. They always have shark eggs too. Shark eggs are just some of the most fascinating things. Man. See if they have... I'm so frustrated now. Oh well. Needs a sea sheep. I love the sea sheep slugs. They're so cute. Yes. I would like to go to the problem. I don't speak any of these languages. That's why I always like, if I go to Japan or the Philippines or something, and be like that American that's like, hey, do you speak English? And I'll be annoying about it. Well, not annoying, but I'll feel bad because I'm just inconveniencing. These are sea sheeps, and they are so cute. Ah. See, look at that. But they're on the ocean, and they can't be out of the ocean. Look how cute they are. This is our break for the day. We're just taking a break and looking at cute ocean life now. They're so cute. It looks like these little sea slug and hare things have the weirdest little eyes. I don't even know if those are the eyes. I think they are. Look at them. It looks like he's dressed up with leaves. Well, that's good. Yes, they're so cute. Yeah, I I don't know. I feel like even if they do speak English, I feel like I'm inconveniencing them by having them speak English. I'd just rather just be like, I want food. Just give me food. Yeah, sea sheeps are cute. If you look up, let's see. I think sea sheeps are also like sea slugs. Yeah. It's just, and okay, these are sea slugs, right? Look how cool they are. And then you go to the land slug. And look at this. What happened? What happened? What happened? Yeah. That's it. Look at this. That's a regular earth slug. And then the sea slug. It's just cute. Like, I don't know. The land animals lost out on the cool colors. Before I do anything else, let me save this. I haven't saved in a while. Whoa. Can you keep a banana slug? I'm sure there's laws around that because don't they get huge? It's always good to learn stuff though, right? That's what I would like to see, if people learn stuff from each other. There's always things you don't think about or realize that others just don't know. For example, squirrels are not a worldwide animal. I think certain places in Europe just don't have squirrels or raccoons, which I think is interesting. I was listening to someone who's from Malta, and they don't have squirrels. And he said it's the strangest thing that America has squirrels. The United States has squirrels. And I'm like, what? They're little, but I never thought of it like that. Yes, last time we learned about celestial goldfish, and we learned about sea slugs and sea sheep and Spain owning the Philippines. We are a very diverse channel when it comes to education. Tree rats? What? Not tree rats. I've actually never heard them called that before. I've heard pandas, raccoons called trash pandas, but I've never heard of a squirrel being called a tree rat before. It's funny because the only reason they're here is because they used to be pets, and then at some point they stopped being pets, and then they became part of the wildlife, digging holes in our yard every winter and spring, summer and fall. You ever... So when I was younger, we had this house and it had a really nice long backyard. It was just a really nice sized yard, and the person that owned it before us really liked wildlife and stuff. So it was kind of built around nature and just really pretty. And the only problem was there were raccoons. I had my window open one night because it was summer and it's hot. So I had the window open. I swear to God, I thought the frickin' devil was outside my window. I had never heard raccoons fight before. It is the most terrifying sound to be woken up to in the middle of the night. And my mom comes in, she just tells them to knock it off, and they stop. And I was like, what is going on? Like, child me was just so confused. Just terrified and confused about what was going on. It was so weird. But when you think about it, if you're from another country and you hear raccoons fighting for the first time, can you imagine how terrified you would be? Not only hearing it, but seeing it. Like, what? You would have no idea what to do. I didn't even know what to do. And I live in this country, you know? It just... The things that we are so used to, we never realize that others just are not. Raccoons are the animal criminals of the natural world. Oh goodness. It was so weird. Oh my god, if I had a Tasmanian devil in my backyard, I would probably be horrified but intrigued at the same time. If I knew it, if I saw it. If I just heard it and never saw it, I would probably be freaked out. I would understand why people, like, believe in ghosts and demons and stuff. They weren't really ghosts or demons, they were just raccoons and Tasmanian devils. That's all. What is Arcus a pie for? I think that's accurate. It's a nice way to put it, Arena Rose. It's a very nice way to put it. This sea slug is almost done. For the shading, basic shading at least. Maybe. Oh, I need to add more.
I wanna know you inside and out. Wanna know what's behind the light. Wanna feel that real love from within. Let me in. I want real love, real hearts. You're just enough to get me through. Cause you're officially perfect for me. So wait for you, wait for you. Up all night thinking, passing the time, anxiously waiting. You're on my mind.
Wanna know what I had recently? As in a couple months ago. That it was actually really good. Oh no, what's it called? Oh no! Well, I forgot what it was called, so scratch that. Freaking shepherd's pie. That's what it's called. Shepherd's pie. It was really good. I had no idea what cracks. I'm a really picky eater, so my family would always talk about it. Oh, we're gonna have some shepherd's pie. We're gonna go get some. I'm like, nope. And then I had some. Like, well, I was at family or my boyfriend's family's, whatever. And I didn't want to be rude, so I'm like, yeah, I'll have some. And then I realized what was in it. I'm like, let me just eat half of that. That's fine. Just give it all to me. Don't worry about it. I'll eat all of it for you. Like, it's really weird. I'm a really picky eater, and I'm honestly surprised I eat sushi because of it. 'Cause that's how picky I am. But I have no problem with any sushi. Or, whatever it's called. In fact, I remember when I had it for the first time, it was shrimp, and there were these little, the fish eggs in it, and they're orange and look like little round balls, right? They're very tiny. Well, I didn't think anything of it. My dad just bought it. He's like, here you go. I'm like, okay. So I just started eating it, and I was like, Dad, are these fish eggs? He's like, yep. I'm like, well, I've already eaten half of it. I might as well keep going. Honestly, I'm kind of sad they don't include it more often and stuff. I don't think it has a taste, but I like it. But I've had poke bowl recently, and they do include it. Whoa, hitting the wrong keys. They do include the fish eggs in there, which makes me happy. If you've never had poke bowl, I definitely recommend it. It's really good. Yes, shepherd's pie is with the mashed potatoes on top. It's basically just like onions and vegetables, like a stew, and then you just put mashed potatoes on top, and then pretend it's a pie, I guess. So I'm guessing the name derives from like poor man's pie or something like that. Like if you're too poor to make an actual pie, you just pretend it's a pie. Ooh, chicken pot pie. I love chicken pot pie. You should have some. That stuff is good. I used to have it all the time as a kid. I kind of want to try making it, but I don't know. One day. It's so time consuming to cook and make pie crust and all that stuff. Mom used to make it all the time when I was little. Well, I don't know if she made it or if she bought it. But regardless, it's good. I don't know if anyone has a Costco near them or if they even know what that is, but it's just like a giant place to buy stuff. I don't like their chicken pot pie. Their chicken tastes weird. The problem, see, I'm not a horrible cook. Oh, thank you. I like this slug too. I'm not a bad cook. Most of the stuff I make, he eats. It's just certain things he doesn't like. Like specific food types, like I'm trying to think. Like parsnips or something weird like that. But I don't ever use anything with parsnips, so it's fine. Oh, he doesn't like eggplant? Like, I'll eat eggplant, but it's not my favorite either. Vegetables. See, I don't know if I'd want to buy the pie crust. I feel like I'd be cheating. Like, I can make apple pie and make the crust on my own. I vaguely follow the recipe for it. They're always like, oh, just add half a cup of really cold ice water. I'm like, screw that. I'm gonna add as much water as I want. And then I'm like, why do I have so much crust left over? I'm like, oh, it's because I used too much water. Comes out fine. My favorite recipes to make are the ones where I can throw everything into a dish and cook it. If I have to sit there and do 50 steps to get it, I just don't like that. It's too much work. It's too much. Like spaghetti is nice because I can just chop a bunch of vegetables, make the sauce, and be done. I never made cheesecake. I'm not big on sweets, but my boyfriend is. Like, he has a huge sweet tooth, but I don't. So it kind of complicates things. He's like, oh, you should make some pie. I'm like, eh. But I do. I still do it. Soup is easy to make. He makes the chicken soup, though. What else I make? I make a bunch of stuff. Oh, I make stuffed peppers now. That's another favorite. Just make the rice, cut up the veggies, and cook the meat, stuff it in there, and be done. We're also trying to eat like healthier, so I'm trying to be careful about what I'm making as well. Yeah, soup is. I should learn how to make some other soups. I'm just so picky. Like, I don't. Chicken noodle soup is like the only soup I really care to eat, though. I do make meatballs now. It's not as hard as I thought it was. So get this, I'm Italian. Well, my grandmother, you know, pure Italian, right? I never made meatballs until now. I can make fried rice, but it definitely isn't authentic. Yes, it is starting to make me a little hungry. I'm gonna off this stream be like, I need to eat so much. Like, I will use actual Asian ingredients, or oyster sauce. The Korean barbecue sauce is really good, but I like the, I don't know if I'm gonna say this right, it's bulgogi. It's B-U-L-O-G-I, or G-O-G-I, or something like that. It has a different taste than the normal Korean barbecue stuff. And then I have rice vinegar, shoot, what else is it? Oyster sauce, soy sauce, rice vinegar, there's something else I put into it, I forgot what it's called. Oh, sesame oil. I've never made homemade noodles. I want to one day, but my kitchen, my apartment kitchen's way too small for a lot of this stuff too. Like, I have no counter space. It's really annoying. I barely have room to make a pie. Korean food is the hottest in Asia. Is it? See. I don't eat a lot of Korean specific food, but my sister does. My sister has been working really hard to make Korean food authentically lately, and she will sometimes share it with someone she knows who is from Korea. I think they'll. So she's like, if I'm eating it, I want to make it authentic, you know? So when she goes to get Korean takeout, she asked for black bean noodles, and the lady was so excited. My mom went to pick it up. She's like, how did you know? How did you know we had this? Or what made you think to ask? Like, because I guess Americans don't really ask for it. And my mom's like, it was my daughter, not me. So I got her a Korean cookbook for Christmas. And it had the black bean noodles, or whatever it's called, in it. So, yeah. Out of everyone in the family, she's the one that likes to bake and cook and all that stuff. And she will measure the ingredients, take her time, and I'm over here like, just throw it in. It's a little more than a cup of flour, don't care. Just throw it in. I'm not... I don't know. I'm not very, I don't care too much about accuracy, which probably isn't a good thing when you're cooking, but it comes out fine, so. Bye, Mario! Thank you for coming to the stream. Like, I think, not what I think, when I was in high school, I made mango cake. So we had to make stuff from other cultures for this class. That was the first experience I had cooking, and I made it with my grandma because she knew how, you know, she knew what she was doing. Oh my god, I think she wanted to kill me. All I had to do was separate the egg whites. I wasted like a carton of eggs. My grandma was so mad at me. It's fine. It's fine. I can do it now though. So it's okay now. Fresh mangoes are good. I just hate cutting them. I have to peel them. I have to cut them. And then they're not slimy, they're just very wet, and it's just hard. They have that giant seed. See, when we get mangoes, I have to cut them because my boyfriend's family has an allergy to the skin. So he can't touch them. Champagne mangoes? Where are champagne mangoes? That sounds good. Oh, you wanna know what a good fruit is? Oh wow, that's actually not a bad flank. So you wanna know what's good? So I tried to try other fruits. The rambutans, these are really good. They taste like giant grapes. It's just really hard to get them without like it fresh. Like there's a market nearby that I can go to and get them fresher when they're colored like this, but it's really hard to find. Usually they look dark brown and they don't look fresh, but like this. They look like this usually, but this is when they're the freshest. These are really good. So the only problem is you can't pop the whole thing in your mouth. When you take the skin off, you have to, like there's a giant seed in there, so you have to be careful, but they're good. Oh, and then horned melon. Okay. This is also good. Tastes like a cucumber. I definitely recommend this too. These are really good. I think it's an African root. Yeah, African horn melon. Yeah. This is really good. It just tastes good. It's good. It's just, they're hard to find. That's neat. I don't listen to death metal, so excuse me, I can't comment. Uh-oh. Yeah, I like to try different fruit. It's usually really good. Hello, fabulous jumper. This is what we're painting today. This is sea hare. It's coming along nicely. It's almost done. Oh man, I'm sleepy and hungry. That's okay. Where I'm going tonight, hopefully there's dinner. Or there should be dinner. Oh my god, I didn't even think to ask. I should actually ask. What is for dinner of where I am going tonight? Sometimes we'll buy stuff or buy dinner that's not bueno. You can post links in the chat, I don't care, as long as it's not bad. I don't think I have it turned off or anything. I know YouTube will flag stuff in the comments of videos themselves sometimes, which really annoys me because half the time it's to another YouTube video. I'm like, why? Why? Oh! No, I actually paused a second because I didn't pause anything, but I had to reach out to my family. I'm gonna fix that later. Alright, I think this is good enough. My cat's in here again. She's so cute. Laura. Here. My cat's not very... he's not snuggly. I don't know what she's doing, she's just walking around very slowly. What's going on? Come here. Come here. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. You gonna hang out with me? No? She just wanted to see what I was doing. Leave the trash alone. It's getting closer. Well, no, it's not actually. Get out of there. You can't have that. It's not for you. No. I think she's concerned that I'm in here. Ow! Don't bite me! She's concerned I'm in the computer room talking to myself. Good girl. I don't have anything for you. She might also be upset because last night she saw okay, she left the room. A spider on the ceiling, and she was not allowed to get it, nor could she get it. And she was very distraught over that. She just cried the whole time because she couldn't get it. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know why my cat was like that. Just how she is. Yeah, she was crazy. I'll feed her. Yeah, my cat likes to be fed earlier than she should be. Or she tries to get us to feed her earlier than she's supposed to be fed. But it doesn't work. She does bite, but she doesn't bite to be mean. She bites, actually, no, I didn't want that. She'll bite to get our attention. Or because she wants something. So it's not a hard bite, except in the morning when she wants to have breakfast. She will bite hard then. Which is really... I mean, she doesn't do it all the time, but some mornings she just jumps up and bites my arm. I don't know how to get her to stop doing that. It's not a really big deal to me. It's just annoying. She is a very sneaky cat. Very, very sneaky. But she's a good kitty, for the most part. Thank you for coming to the stream. Have a good one. Bye, Arena Rose. The cat's in the window now. So my cat, we have blackout curtains, which works really well. And sometimes my cat pretends like she can't get into them. She'll sit there and pull at them. And we have to open the curtains up for her. Oh, hold on, guys. I got someone calling me. Okay, sorry. I was asking what we were having for dinner. And then I got a phone call like, oh my god, you don't know we're eating? I'm like, no, I know we're eating. I just wanted to know what we were eating. So, it's all good. But I am getting hungry, oh my god. I'm probably gonna get off in a little bit though. Because I do have to get ready to go places. Let's just... Hello, Angry Workbench Productions. I feel bad because I'm gonna be getting off in a little bit, but not right away. Probably like 15 minutes or so. So, we still got some time to hang out. Watch me color in or shade these little sand mole crab things. How are you today? Keep forgetting to ask people that. So how are you? I hope your day is well so far. I don't know what time zone it is, but for me half the day is over with already. Or more than half. So. How long have I been? Oh wow, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. It's not a bad thing, so. Well, I'm glad you're fine. Hope your weekend has gone well. Mine has been uneventful. Needs to add some blue. Oh, that's fine. No worries. But thank you for stopping by, regardless. Even with stuff to do. I do appreciate that. These are not the right colors. That's right. Okay. That'll work out anyway because I will be leaving in 10-15 minutes. Like changing the song. You can tell I'm getting tired because I'm changing the music. Oh my gosh, I haven't drawn this song in a while. Which is not a bad thing. Well, I don't know, maybe it is a bad thing. That I haven't drawn this song in a while. It's good to draw all kinds of crazy stuff though. Keep it interesting. These look so funny without their faces, their little eyes. This looks so silly. I mean, not that the sea hare looks any better without the eyes, but... Yeah, they do look like they're plotting. Maybe they're off to plan some mischievousness.
Breathe in the air, the light that surrounds me. If we hold ourselves together, we'll go far. Created a space, in my head it was empty. But I know that I want to be where you are. I was denied. I had spent those years, did not recognize
Oh no. Maybe.
the person that's inside. We have a purpose, but to take that leap, you must recognize the person that's inside. Believe me, I swear, the story's not over. As I fall, I will continue to get up. I cannot stop because it is over. Live in the moment, living in a quiet. To be everywhere, to be without a care. I was
Too blue.
I had spent those years, did not recognize the person that's inside.
Aww. But, where do you live? Like, East Coast, West Coast, not America at all, not United States at all. Hello, Storm Edge.
To take that leap, you must recognize
Because the only time I've seen these little guys, like the little sand crabs, are on the California coast. There's so many. You just scoop up a bunch of sand and there's just hundreds in it. Hundreds. So many sand crabbies. So many. West Coast? Oh, nice. Okay. That makes sense then. That's where I saw them when I was out there, because I lived out there for a bit. And they occasionally will go visit. I don't think these are on the East Coast at all. I think this is a West Coast critter, which I think is fascinating. Like, even though it's the United States, it still doesn't mean that the East Coast and the West Coast beaches have the same wildlife. Alright, so I'll be getting off in about 15 minutes. And then that we'll call it a day. 4:45 East Coast time. Because I need to get going soon. It's turning out pretty good so far, I think. I'm not looking forward to the background, but that's okay. I'm actually really happy with the lighting on this. It turned out way better than I thought it would. And then we'll add the eyes later. I think chicken is what they said. I don't know. I'm not making it. I'm going to someone's house. Like trying to look at something else for a minute. Give my eyes a break. Okay. See, what's really gonna make them pop is when I get the background done, because then I can put the shadow around them and stuff. Yeah, sorry. How does the stream overlay look to you guys? Do you have like enough viewing space for what I'm doing? 'Cause I'm always worried about that. I brought my subscribers for dinner. That'd be funny. Okay, good. I'm glad it looks fine. I'm always worried about that. Like, oh no, it's not gonna look good. You gotta draw the leggies now. Ooh. I love jumping spiders and rain frogs. We have so many jumping spiders here. They're so cute. They keep my cat entertained. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's not a calendar. You don't have to send me stuff for inspiration if you don't want to. It's not required. Oh wait, you mean like this thing? Is this what you thought was a calendar? I'll forget. That thing? Doot, 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 doot. I think we get a lot of jumping spiders and those wolf spiders here. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I see. This thing. Sorry. I actually don't even know why I have it there. I thought I was gonna use it more often than I actually did, but I don't. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't even know why it's there. I put it there for a tutorial to show what the quick settings was. I just left it there and I completely, like, I don't know, my mind just doesn't look at it. So basically it just default sizes that you can use for your brushes that are already there. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, should do that. So if I want like 5% opacity exactly, I can just click it. But I don't do that. There's so much in Krita. I don't even know if I even use half of it, to be honest. That's how much there is. Oops. That's okay, no worries. Thank you for stopping by my stream. Have a good day. bad so far. But
Friends are saying move on, I know I don't belong in this fantasy world. I put you in the air. I cover up both my ears, 'cause I know, baby, it's working. It's working. Never should you lie. You're sticking
there we go.
in the super glue.
One little crab is almost done. Well, not really almost, but it's farther along. I forgot what to do about these little legs.
I don't wanna shake you off.
Nah, I'll eventually take the smelly face off. It looks really weird. I just put it there just so I knew where the face was roughly gonna be. Okay, I think that helps with the... Yeah, it looks a little better. Okay. So I think the next art stream will probably wrap most of this up. I think, because all I have left to do is the background and the crabs, and then add some texture to the sea slug because it's too... needs more of this stuff. But other than that, yeah. Alright. I know it's probably 2 minutes earlier, but I'm getting zoned out. So I want to say thank you to everyone who's stopped by the stream. We had some great discussions. Some interesting discussions. But I definitely appreciate everyone coming by. Hope you had fun. Hope you were able to learn something. If, you know, you were here to learn something. I don't know if I taught anything, but hopefully I did. I hope everyone got some entertainment out of the stream. I know I did. I had a lot of fun. And if you were wondering when I'm going to be streaming the art again next, I do have a schedule on my social media, on my Twitch page. I post it on my YouTube community page. You can go check it out. And yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. You guys have a good night as well. Thank you, Alpha Cat. Thank you, Fabulous Jumper. Everyone else who's in here still that I don't see. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream.